Hello, I'm Jaynee from Messages from Heaven by Jaynee on YouTube. I made a few videos about I don't know how many days ago. Then I was speaking too softly, and I'm going to write myself a note right this minute, louder, because I haven't gotten the information on how to hook up my mics. I have two mics with my tablet. Um, I really want to hook up only one, but I wanted to tell you about an interview that I made that I had with Muhammad Ali. I was not a, I was never a follower or, I mean, I had nothing, I had no feelings at all about him. So this is what he said. He said that he was proud of his career. He was very proud of what he had done during Vietnam. He had gone to prison instead of fighting for the United States. Um, and they had threatened him and all that. And he said, "No, you don't treat me well enough. You treat me as a third class citizen. So why do you expect me to fight for you? Treat me well, and then I will. You treat me like a person, like a human being." And he felt proud that he had done that, and also of his record fighting. He had done very well then too. And he felt now, looking at the news, that he had done well as a human being. What else is he saying? Let me ask him because um, he was easy to talk to. Muhammad Ali, would you talk with me again? Muhammad Ali? He says, "Yes, okay, what do you want?" I didn't speak loudly enough on our interview last week. So I wanted, it wasn't your fault, it's my fault. I wanted to ask you if you would talk with me again about your life and how you feel now. What are you doing? He says, "Okay, uh, I'm happy with my life. I did very well. I was a good human being. I tried hard to be a good human being, and I was. I'm proud of it. I tried to help my people," he said, "but it wasn't enough. And I'm really sorry about that. Martin Luther King tried. He could, well, they shot him." He said, and I had Parkinson's, which really stopped me, and I hated it. I hear you. It cut me off." He says, "I would have done more. I wanted to be an activist, and I was, but I couldn't do anything once I had the Parkinson's. It really stopped everything. I hope that scientists find a way to cure it, to end it. It's a horrible disease." "And what are you doing now?" "Well, I'm talking to, I'm one with all of my previous lives, and they're all different. They were, I wasn't always a black man. And so I've come to realize we are all one." Am I saying that right? What you want to say? We are all one. Maybe you can use loudspeaker. Ah. He says, "You're a nice lady, Jane." Thank you. Um, he says, I do a lot." He's showing me a ship. I don't know what the ship. Are you riding on the ship? Oh yeah. riding on the ship, sort of flying on airplanes, not flying on airplanes, doing whatever I want, and learning. I'm studying Eastern philosophy. I talk with Jesus. Is it? He's not saying Jesus. He's saying somebody else. Another learned. He's talking to the philosophers and religious philosophers. Um, he talked with. He says with Buddha, Moses. He said Moses. Yeah, he knew. I talked to Aaron. Moses. Moses didn't want to be bothered with talking to one person. I understood. He's showing me shoes. Yes, I like shoes. Jewelry, I like jewelry. He's patting me on the head and saying something nice to me. Um, he's saying nice things to me. He likes my curls. He says he wants me to tell you that if you can grow plants or flowers, trees, that you help the earth. And he says people who tell you lawns are crap are right. He says don't bother with lawns. It's a waste of your time. He says, but flowers are good for the bees and all the other flying animals. Oh, he's got a little dog. I can't tell the color, but I can see it's a dog. It's jumping around. It's a little dog. It looks like a terrier with long fur, like a Shih Tzu or something. But it's smaller. Like Shih Tzus are sort of wider. This one's thinner, jumping around. He's got a woman with him. I think he had more than one wife, but I don't know whether this is a wife or his mother or grandmother or aunt. He says it's my aunt. He says I'm really close with my family. It's just what you hear, that our families are huge and they're everything and they're wonderful. They really love us. Thank you very much. You have been so helpful. Thank you. Can I come back and see you again sometime? He says, absolutely. So thank you. This has been Jaynee from Messages from Heaven by Jaynee, talking to uh, is it Muhammad? I forgot already. Muhammad Ali. And if you want to write me a message or leave me a message or tell me something about this, you can write it on here, or you can write to me at um, spiritsbyjaynee@gmail.com. And that's it. Thank you very much. And thank you for joining. Thank you. Push the buttons and just be you. Thank you. Bye bye.